Hi, welcome back. So now that you have your blog post which is published and you've already started driving traffic to it, let's see how you can increase rankings. Basically, you already know this stuff. There's nothing new in here. It's more like a reminder. Make sure you add internal links to your blog post. Now, this means linking from one page to another page of your website, right? Internal links with anchor text. So your home page has the highest domain authority. And then find which other pages in your website have higher domain authority or they have more traffic coming in. You can link your blog post from those pages to your blog post, right? So you can have a link from your home page going to the blog post. You can have a link from one of the other pages going to the same blog post. So build internal links. This will increase the ranking of your blog post because you're getting links from other authority pages of your own website to the blog post, right? And you can do this because you control the internal linking of your website. Get some external links using the same analogy, like whatever we went through before, all those videos where I talk about backlink building. So get some links using some of those strategies. You can't do all, but you can always do a few. Make sure the images are optimized. Don't forget that. So when you upload those images with blog posts, make sure you have reduced their size. They are optimized in cell phones. They're not too short. They're not too small. They're not zoomed out. They're zoomed in. So remember those things, right? So make sure that the images are optimized. Make sure that page loads fast. And you can go back to GD metrics and put the URL of your blog post of that page and make sure that it is loading in under 3 seconds. If it's not, see what needs to be done. Maybe the picture, maybe the images that you uploaded are high resolution or too big in the size. So you may have to compress the images or do something. GD metrics will tell you that. So make sure that the post itself loads fast enough, because if the post starts to load slow, it'll also slow down your website, right? And you don't want that. So every time you upload a blog post, it's a good idea to go to GD metrics, put the link in that in GD metrics, it's a free tool, and check how long it takes to load that page. Okay. Otherwise it'll start slowing your entire website down. Don't forget the page URL. I just talked about this in a few videos before. Have your long tail keyword in the URL of your blog post. Now make it easy to comment. If you're using a WordPress site and if you upload a blog post, you can have a plugin where people can comment on your post, especially if you have a post that adds value. It's not a salesy post, it adds value. You'll get positive comments. Why would somebody say anything negative against something that adds value? Make it easy for people to comment. In fact, encourage comments. Maybe at the end of the post, you should say something like, let me know what you think. What else can I help you with? What other questions you have that I can answer related to this service? So you may not be thinking of something. Somebody else may think of something and they may ask you that. They may ask you a question related to your post itself. So encourage that, ask people to leave a comment. Hey, I'll appreciate it if you leave a comment or let me know what you think. So do that. And don't forget to respond to comments. When people leave comments on your post, you should respond to them. The more engagement you have on your blog post, the higher it'll rank in search engines. See, Google loves that kind of stuff. Positive user engagement. So if you encourage comments, people will leave a comment and then you respond to the comment. When you respond to the comment, there's more engagement within the comment. You can even put a link to another page of your website in the comment itself, right? Hey, by the way, check this out too. Or here's your answer. You wanted to know that? I already have that on a different post. And leave your comment with the link to another page of your website. Ask your readers to share. You can always ask people, hey, do you mind sharing this? Or I'll appreciate it if you share this with your friends, your family, and so on. Or you can say, I'm new to blogging. These are some of my posts that I've written for the first time. Let me know what you think. And if you like, please share. Help me out, guys. Help me create awareness about my new blog posts. Some people will definitely jump on it and do it. Why not? So ask your readers, ask people to share. A lot of time you just have to ask and you get it. Okay? Ask questions in the post. So when you write a blog post, you can have questions in it and write it in such a way that people answer it in the comment section. So when you're writing a post, think of a few questions. You can ask them at the end of the post and people will answer that. They may answer that on your Facebook page in the beginning, and slowly they may start answering it in your post itself, which will increase or help you increase its rankings. Okay? Ask questions in comments. So if somebody leaves a comment, you go back in there, you thank them for the comment, you talk to them, and you can ask a question. It's not that hard. Just think of something. So that person will come back and answer again. See, now there's more user engagement. You have to do this in the beginning especially. You have to engage people with your blog post because that'll help you increase its rankings even more. The post may rank high by itself, but if you create engagement, it'll rank even higher. And if the post ranks higher, that'll bring up the rankings of other pages as well of your website. It's a domino effect. One page goes up, it pulls up the other pages of the website in rankings. Okay, so if you have 50 blog posts, you may not have the time to do this kind of stuff for all 50 of them, but do it for a few posts, especially the long ones that you feel are good, that are getting more engagement just by default. Run with them. Include social sharing buttons on your blog post. You can have them right above or right below. Fairly easy to have them on your WordPress site. So what happens is people just have to click on the button and they can simply share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, whichever buttons you have. Make it easy for them to share. So that's another thing. When you ask people to share, make it easy for them so they can just click a button and that's it. Otherwise, they'll have to copy the link. They'll have to send it to somebody. That's just work. People don't want to work. You know that. So make it easy for them. Ask your friends to share. What are they for? Especially if you're new to this blogging arena. Email them the link and tell them, hey, dude, do you mind sharing it? Inbox them the link in Facebook. Dude, can you share this for me? Ask your team members, ask your employees if they have friends who will be happy to share content, your blog post. Your employees might share. They may have friends who might share. So you can always come up with quite a few people in the beginning. And then from there, it may go viral. Just like I showed you that screenshot, my wife got 567 shares. She doesn't even know more than 10 of those people. So once you start it, then it can take off. And share it yourself. Like in the previous video I mentioned, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, Twitter, and everywhere else you can think of. So when you do these things, when there's more engagement with your blog post, it's going to increase its rankings. The more user engagement it has, the higher it'll rank, especially if it has more user engagement than your competitors' blog posts. It'll also generate more leads and business for you. It's not just about the rankings again. It's more about getting more phone calls, getting more customers and clients, and increasing revenue and profits. So when you do this, your rankings will increase, your revenue will increase. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you'll work on this now, because now we're getting close, towards the end of the program, end of the course. And my best guess is by now you're already doing things. You already have things in motion. Okay. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you let me know. Share your experience in the closed Facebook group. Let's see what you think. Let's see what others think. Let's help each other out and grow and build this community. Okay, make each other successful. So hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.